Welcome to part 5 of the Spongebob movie game Let's Play, and we now encounter our very first boss, which is, well, I don't know what to describe this thing, nor do I know how to name it. I'm just gonna name it Mr. Whiskers. Alright, so, being the first boss, it's pretty easy. Basically, he'll try to ram you from one side to the arena to the other. You can avoid it very easily, just with the cartwheel alone. You can push him off the edge easily with your cartwheel or star spin. I never really gotten hit by that. Well, maybe I have gotten hit by that a few times, and that was a close call on my part. And occasionally he'll come out of the arena and his tongue will try to ambush you. Okay then. And he'll also send the weird projectiles after you. So now that our star spin has been upgraded, we can deflect those and deal a bit more damage. The problem with this first boss, it's a bit monotonous. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like King Jellyfish or Robot Sandy. And this guy's something else. But at least we're coming into the end. And the tongue will have two attacks. This attack, and she also did the hammer. But there's one thing that you could do, like right here. The shockwave actually stuns the tongue where you can hit it. I had no idea you can do that. Not a clue. Huh. Learn something new every day. And I'm failing spectacularly. Oh wait. There we go. And then time stops. Just for this Goofy Goober token. Look, nothing's moving except the sky. Nothing. That's impressive. But now, what? And really good looking cutscene. Now horrible stop motion in cutscene. Seriously, did they not have the budget? Yeah, we've seen the cutscene before this that sorry about that. They animate just fine, so I don't understand why they have to resort to stop motion and still images. This is definitely one of my downsides with this game. I mean, voice acting, it's good. It's just, and it follows the movie okay. It's just, it didn't need these still images. It's like I'm playing a Flash game. But now there's playing topless. Here's a couple hints. It's gonna be a level. In the second final hint, I hate it. I hate it just as much as frickin' Eggman Land. But I'm not gonna talk about it till we get there. Oh, and full warning, I haven't really practiced that part. So things should get interesting. Now we have our second slide level, which involves the trench, which makes sense. I mean, you're going down. Oh, and full warning, this is actually, I'm actually gonna spend the majority of the video here. And mostly because of my TV, I couldn't really see. And, well, I died multiple times in one area. I didn't cut it out because I at least wanted, maybe I wanted you guys just to count how many times I died there. Okay, so Rock Slide is being the second out of the 3 sliding levels. this one isn't really too bad. This one isn't that bad. It's actually kind of fun on the travel down. And I mean, yeah, it's kind of fun to travel down the third slide. But, this is where the time trials get ridiculous. But I'm not going to talk about it. Well, actually, I'm not going to show them off, so. One of the time trials in the third slide stage, I'm not kidding you. 1 minute and 50 seconds. And considering how the level design is, which I'm not going to spoil, that's insane. But that shortcut right there, if you're doing the time trials for that, don't take that trampoline. Just go down the path like normal. But here's another shortcut. Doing good. Doing good. Come on. I was floating on air. Got thrown off by that. And it all snowballs from here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to count how many times I died. So that was 1, 2. Let's see. I barely made that. Let's see. I got hit and oh come on. 3. That's 3 times. Inside 3 times. Then that. That's the 4. Yeah, I fell so many times in this area. Sorry that I didn't cut it out. 5. Sinking on air. Alright. Let's see. Am I able to make it? And I make it out. But not for long. I double jumped, which means I overshot the trampoline, and death occurred. Alright, so now we're gonna be doing this right. I actually do make it on my second attempt. And it's hard for me to make it as a kid, but now I can do it. And I was just riding along the edge. Alright. Hey, another treasure chest. I don't really have anything to talk about. Whew. I recently just got secret rings again. Oh boy. Hopefully if I get this upgrade. Hopefully if I get this top 5 hated Sonic games on my list, then I'll explain like full detail. Well, but not here. Alright, so one thing I don't get is that with these kinds of caverns, and these connect with caves. It's a video game. It's a video game. So, what's there to talk about? You have these rotating platforms that have spikes on one end. You want to land on the ones that don't have spikes, otherwise you won't take damage. Let's see. So I keep hearing about this Sonic Boom thing coming on. And I didn't think of anything at first. I gotta be honest with you. But then once I found out that at the company Big Red Button Entertainment is actually consisted of like ex-Naughty Dog developers. I'm actually in. Yeah, I'm serious. Listen, I like I love Naughty Dog. They're the guys that made Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, Uncharted, and The Last of Us. Even though I never played The Last of Us or Jak and Daxter. The only Naughty Dog games that I played were Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted. But I can't wait until Sonic Boom comes out. As for the cartoon itself, I might look into it. I mean, I really watch TV nowadays, but if there's any episode that's leaked onto the internet, I might give it a look. I'll give it a look at. As the game itself, well, yeah, they are going back to the adventure formula and with the whole multiple characters thing, and which by the way, I'm really digging the new designs, especially Tails and Amy. I'm not gonna express my thoughts for Sonic Boom any longer. And then, what else? What should I do? So, if you're hearing any background noise, I apologize. It's not really my fault. Well, they just talk so loud. Stop doing that. You're ruining the recording. We're almost to the end though. Do I make it? No, I don't. By the way, those multiple times where I died in the same area, I was sinking on air. Here, how does that? Why is the collision? I mean, there's like collision of like lava or liquid collision detection, and meaning that if you touch it, you sink. Did they forget to put the stuff in like the actual graphic? Or is the collision too high? Lazy design. But now that we're men, in the last tolerable stage, was actually one of my least favorites, probably because, yeah, it's kind of dull and meh. Not really. It's not a bad level in terms of design. They like levels, especially like when you're riding the tail of that monster, the yellow monster we just saw. But now we don't have enough Goofy Goober tokens, so we're gonna have to go back. And it's here I decide, well, alright, we need 20 Goofy Goober tokens, but I have 18, and I just skipped a challenge in Jerome, and I can't really go on until I don't have because I don't have the I don't have the Spongebob bowl, so, oh man. And so, it's here I checked, we're at the end of the video. Okay, yeah, we are. So, the next time we meet, yeah, I'm gonna show you when I get these sponge bowls. So I'm GameMan5804. You guys have a great day.